Hello and welcome to another episode of Jump In Let's Play. This week we are taking a look at Museum Suspects by Blue Orange Games. In this game you will be interrogating suspects, collecting clues to find out who has stolen the historical artefact from the museum. So we'll dive into the setup first and then we'll give you a run through of how the game plays. Setup for this is really simple. We have got a 16 in the middle here. That's a 4x4 square surrounded by 8 clues. There are a few extra tiles. There's 24 tiles in total, which means we get a nice selection each time. There are also the 8 clues around the edge. We'll just show you in our little notepads here. These come from groups of 4 clues. So we've got 4 different clues in each type of clue, and then one from each of these will be chosen at random and placed around the edge in a random order, so we don't know where any of them exactly are. At the top here we have the escape tile, so if we think that the suspect has escaped, there is an option for that. Each player is then given a set of coloured tokens. We've got our little reminder of which colour we are, as well as a series of tokens numbered 1 to 6 of varying quantities. Finally, each player is given their investigative notebook and a pencil. In the notebook, you'll have the different clues that you'll be finding, so you can tick these off as you go through. And down here, a grid simulating the grid in front of us, where we will cross out people as we look at clues. So, the gameplay. Each round is played in 2 parts. We take a look at a clue and then we suggest a suspect. This is done 6 times for a total of 6 rounds. So you'll be using 2 tokens each round. When you first look at one of these, if you're the first one to look at it, you can put down any token that you like on there. And then anyone who would like to look at that clue afterwards will have to put down a token of equal or higher value. When you're suggesting a suspect, you will place your token face down, and then those tokens will be used for the end of game scoring. So if your token is on 1 or more suspects at the end of the game that are revealed to be the culprits behind the crime, then you will score points for those tokens. So you'll need to bear that in mind, a nice little balance between trying to make clues a bit more prohibitive for other people, but also being able to score well for yourself. So let's dive right into the first round. So we've got our notepad at the ready and we've got all our tokens here. These can be face down, face up, hidden away from people. It's completely up to you. We've just got them out for ease of the video here. So let's start. We're going to take a look at this one. So we're going to use a token there. So it can't be a fox. So only we know this. So we're going to place that on there and it can't be a fox. So let's take that one off there, and then we're going to go through. So we've got Dixie here. We go through. We've got Ben and Harry there. We've got Kitty on this row. And then we come down here, Felix down here. So that's a good amount of people that we have eliminated so far. We'll now take one of our tokens and we'll place it somewhere on the board where we think the suspect might be. So let's take one of these ones for now. Not too high, not too low. So let's go to this one here. So we'll place that face down, and then our opponent will take a look as well. So they may decide that they're going to take a look at this one. So they would take a look there. So they would look, and then they would place one of their tokens. So they might just take this token here and place it here, for example. Now it's back to us. So we've got 7 more clues that we can look at. One of them will need to play a 3 or higher. We don't want to look at that one just yet. We've got plenty of options ahead of us. So let's take this one here and we're going to take a look at this one. So this one's telling us it can't be in the room with the dinosaur exhibit. So we'll take a look through. So again, we've got Harry and Ben, who we already know can't be the suspects. Kitty, we already know can't be the suspect either. and we've got Capone down here. So we just tick that one off. So not as fruitful for that one. And now we have to make a suggestion. So let's maybe go, let's go here. So this player will then take a look. They may decide that they want to have a look at our one. So they'll take a look there. And then they'll place their token. So they'll place, say, a 4 down here. Back to us. So let's play this one here, and then we'll take a look at this. So it can't be in that column, so the third column from our left. So we mark off these two, put that one on there. So that is Rex and Jack now out. Now we have to place one of these somewhere. So let's go up here. So, starting to really crack down on them. So we're going to take a sort of punt and see if that is the one that will be one or our only suspect. So this player here will take a look. They want to look at this one, so they're going to place one there. So because we've already looked at it, it will show you. It will tell them it can't be in that column. So then they would take a look at theirs and decide that they're going to play one here. So they play theirs face down. Back to us. So let's go here. So we want to take a look at this one. So it can't be someone wearing a camera. So we already know that this person is out. And we already know this person is out, but we now get this one out as well. And we place our token on there. We now get to suspect someone. So let's go here. Suspect this person here. So our second player will go here. They'll take a look at that one, and then they will use that one to place one of their tokens. So they will go, say, here as well. They're feeling confident about this one. So our last couple of turns left. So let's take a look at this one down here. So we'll place that there. So it can't be someone wearing a beret. So we have a look through. So it can't be Daisy. We already know it's not Jack. We already know it's not Ben. It can't be Roxy. There we go. So it's looking quite nice for us. So let's go for this one as well. And now this player will take a look at theirs. They'll take a look at that one, and then they'll place a token on there. So they think it might be that one. Finally, our go. Let's look at the last one here. So it can't be in that section. So we put a token on there. Unfortunately, we already know that it's not in that section due to other clues that we have already gathered. But at least we have spent it. And then we just have to pick someone. So let's take a look here. So we don't have many left. I think we've got one on each of them. So let's just go here. And now this player will place their last two. So they'll take a look at that one. So again, they will just take a look. They'll see. And then they may very well decide to go up here. So all the tokens have been distributed. We will now hand back all of the tokens from the edge to each player. And we will proceed to work our way through turning each token, clue token, face up and turning down each character that has been revealed with this. So we have got the fox here, so we've got one fox there. We've got a fox here, so they lose that token. We have a fox here. we have a fox there, and we have a fox here. So we'll just double check we've got no more foxes anywhere. There we go. So our next one is, it can't be in the dinosaur exhibit, but we have already turned most of them down, so we've just got this one here gets turned down. Go to our next one. Can't be someone wearing a camera, so that is this one down here. Let's just double check we've not got anyone else. Can't be anyone in this corner, so that gets turned face down. Can't be anyone wearing this jumper, so Daisy is out. Can't be anyone in this column. And can't be anyone in this row. So that was one of the ones that we didn't get to see. And finally, not wearing a beret. So these are our tokens that are left. So we have got a group of 4 that have perpetrated this crime. So we will now turn over the tokens on here, and we will add up the values, and then whoever has the most points wins the game. So if we just take a quick look here, so we have got 10, we have got 18, and here we have got 18 as well. And that is the end of the game. There's no tiebreakers in this one, so everyone's done a good job. The main thing at the end of the day is that we caught the bad guys. Now, there is a whole variety of different clues, so we will show you these. And these will be for all different types of things as we go through the game. So there's a whole range of combinations for these, as well as the other suspects that we showed you earlier in the game. So it presents a lot of replayability, a lot of variety from game to game. The score pads are also double-sided, so it means you get twice the amount of games in as well. And for the rule book, just in case you haven't seen our unboxing for this, the rule book is very straightforward. So we've got the sort of front cover here, and we've got a setup, how to play, and end of the game. So you're really looking at a couple of pages worth of rules there. It's a really colourful game. It is not language dependent really, because the names don't actually come into the game at all. So it works well for people speaking any language. It works well for younger kids if they're not yet reading. Then you've still got that visual aids there. It's a great little game. If you're a big fan of games like Cluedo, for example, that's a classic family board game, then I think you'll absolutely love this. Very similar feel to Cluedo. It takes away the dice rolling, which for me I felt was the weakest element of Cluedo. This allows you to just dive straight in to the best bit of the game, which is gathering clues and suggesting suspects. If you would like to give this game a go, we do have a copy in the library. It does work for 2 to 4 players. We also have it on sale at the moment. It is our game of the week, so we have plenty in stock if you'd like to take a copy home as well. That is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, as always, just comment below. Call us on 01843 316 281 or visit us on Ramsgate High Street. That is it for this week. We look forward to next week's episode, and we'll see you in the boardroom.